Hey guys, welcome to another video. So as you can see here, I actually got my Nexus 6 finally, and it is the 64 gig version. And we are going to go ahead and get this thing unboxed and give you some hands-on time right now. You've seen plenty of them, I'm sure. I'm sure you've been scouring the net while mine has been coming in, because I've been doing it too. So let's get our first hands-on with the Nexus 6. I already played with this in the store and everything, so I know how nice of a device it is. But it's always good to do an unboxing. I'm going to go ahead and go through and do a little bit of a hands-on as well. So not to bore you, here is the Nexus 6, all beautiful as I remember when I played with it in the store. Turbocharger and sync cable, and that is all. Let's get this fired up. I'm going to go ahead and I'll skip all of the SIM card entries and all that, and I'll go ahead and fire it up, and we'll go ahead and get the initial setup, and then I'll do my setup and pair it with this, and we'll get going. So let's watch the initial boot up. It's always exciting, and I'm still happy that I got the 64 gig because, you know, to me, it just kind of made sense. For some people, if you need a lot of memory, the 64 gig made a lot of sense. But if you're a person who, you know, you don't really need a lot of memory and you're fine with it, the 32 gig is definitely fine. But I just felt like for me, it was worth getting the 64 gig. So let's go ahead and go through the setup here. Screen is nice and beautiful. Now let's skip that. Skip anyway. And we're going to do Wi-Fi. There's my 5 gigahertz band. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. All right, so we've got a connection. And I'll probably sign in here as well. It looks like it's checking for a software update. And there we go. Quick done. Let's skip that. You see how it has an R up there? I don't know what that's about. I don't have a SIM card in there yet. Let's skip this. Let's go back. Let's put in my email address here. Checking my info. Getting me signed in. Love the feel of this thing. I've already got some things in the mail. There should be a case and a glass screen protector here today, but you know, I don't want to go and check. I'll just wait. I'm curious about that R up there. I don't know what the R is. Can you see that? I don't know what the R is about. So no, I don't want to restore a backup. Let's set up a new device. You can see all the things I've got going there. And use Google location, backup phones, help improve, nope, help improve, nope. Skip. And we'll be getting in here. Yes, I'm in. It says restoring, but there you go. All right, here we go. That's the initial screen there. Let's check the volume down real quick and see if that, yep, still the same thing, volume down. All right, and there we are. So it's installing my T-Mobile. I didn't ask it to do that, but I guess that's the one application that it wanted to install. Other than that, no carrier branding like the AT&T version. And also, there is no bloatware. I can take that application off, but actually use that application. And that's it. There we go. You can see how fluid and smooth this is. There's absolutely nothing on here, which is to my liking. And that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my SIM card in there now, do it a little bit of a setup, and I'm going to pair it with my watch here, and I'll be back. All right, so the reason there was an R up there is because there was a SIM card, a nano SIM already in there. And so when I took it out and put mine in, it switched to LTE. So this device is really, really nice, man. I can't tell you how fluid it is and how fluid it appears to be. There's a little thing that says, welcome to your Nexus 6. Pretty nice, man. Nice. So the Nexus 6 is a device that people keep saying, oh, it's so big, it's too big for normal use. A person with a smaller hand probably would say that, but you know, I have big hands, but at the same time, I still don't think this is a big phone because it's curved as you can see here, and so it's seated in your hand, in your palm, very nicely. Very, very nice. You can use commands like OK Google, and it'll go ahead and do anything you want it to do from any screen. And it should have the notification thing here. When you pick it up, give it a second. If there's some notifications waiting, they'll light. Oh, there you go, right there. So there's a system update available. I'm going to go ahead and do that system update real quick, and I'll be back. And we're back, and it did the update, and it is ready to go. So let's get into the settings real quick here, and I can show you the memory that's available without any installs or anything if you have a 64 gig. So you get 54.64 available. I haven't installed anything on here, and this is just straight free up memory. So I'll turn off the Wi-Fi so you can see the signal here for LTE is very strong up here in my office. I believe this one is unlocked too. I believe the T-Mobile version is unlocked. I'll try it later with a Verizon SIM. It'll switch to LTE in a second. But this is pretty nice, man. I think I really like it. Wrong settings. Get those mixed up all the time. Let's go down to about. As you can see here, we're running 5.0 on the Nexus 6. Pretty nice, pretty nice. This is really cool. I've been wanting to try this. I guess when you first start, you can't get past the first one. Oh man, this is pretty hard. I can't even get a 1. If I get a 1, I'll stop it. Oh man, this sucks. I'm gonna stop this video once I get a 1. Anybody else make it past 1 on their Nexus 6 or on Lollipop, period, with this game? It's damn near impossible. It's like that one game that people fell in love with, Flappy Birds or whatever. I didn't do it. Oh, got a 1. I died, but I got a 1. So, yeah. So, Signal is on LTE now, but there it is, folks. This is my official unboxing. Obviously, you're going to see tons and tons and tons of videos on this. I don't know yet, but you'll see some videos on it for sure. This is the Nexus 6, the 64 gig on T-Mobile, and I'm sure this is the unlock one. I'll try a Verizon SIM or something later, or my AT&T SIM. But I'm going to get it paired up and start messing around with this bad boy with it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. No pun intended. In the next one.